Nobody wants to hear the words that something's wrong with your baby or that your baby might not live. From the very first appointment, they said the baby is not as big as we would expect. And of course, there was a little panic that set in. I got a call from the doctor that said, we need to see a specialist. And at every appointment, it was a list of this could be wrong, but nothing was ever 100% this is what's happening. We really felt like we left with more questions than answers every time. The doctor suggested that we might want to terminate the pregnancy. We needed to consider what the quality of life would be like for her and if we would want that for our child. They did ask us to think about doing an amniocentesis, and so then they could have a more definitive answer of something that could be wrong. And they gave us a very set date. You have to have it by this day so that we have time to get the test results back so that you are within the legal time limit to terminate. We really prayed about it and thought about it for a long time, and then at our next appointment we told them we will do the amnio, but we will not do it by your deadline, because no matter what shows up on that test, we're not terminating this pregnancy. That's the baby that God gave us. Whatever was wrong or right with her, it was a precious life. Caroline's due date was May 10th. And January 31st, I got put on bed rest. I was on bed rest for 3 weeks at home and then admitted to the hospital. They were certain she wouldn't live if they didn't deliver her. The NICU team came in and they had a blue folder. I remember it was a blue folder in their hand, and they said, we need to tell you what might happen today. When your baby's born at 29 weeks, here's all the things: blindness, brain bleeds, bones that aren't formed correctly. And we said, please close your folder and put it down and go. Whatever was gonna happen was in God's hands. When she was born by emergency C-section, we didn't know what to expect. She was alive, which was more than they thought would happen. And she weighed 1 pound, 12.5 ounces, and was 12.5 inches long. She didn't have any abnormalities, so everything in their laundry list of things that could happen, none of it happened. This teeny tiny baby that wasn't even supposed to live. We call her our party in a person. She's so fun everywhere she goes. She is a great friend. She's a good big sister. She found her place on the stage, and Caroline leads worship for the younger kids at church, and she loves it. She's really incredible.
You practically said it.
So she knows that she wouldn't be here if we had listened and taken the suggestion of the doctors. I don't know how that feels for a child to hear, you might not have been here if I had made a different choice. We tell Caroline God gave you a gift and you use it to serve others and to serve Him. But we hope that she'll share her story if she ever knows somebody that's facing uncertainty. For anyone who's facing uncertainty, I know it's so scary, but find people who will pray with you. Know that God has a plan and can use the story no matter what the outcome is. We were very fortunate that Caroline does not have any health issues, but we were willing to face whatever came our way.